Hi, we're Steve and Denise, and we own VanlifeMidlifeRocks.com, a place where you can learn about RV adventures. We've road tripped across North America in our 2018 Road Trek Campervan, exploring Canada and the US. In our videos, we'll show you how you can enjoy the van life too.
Good morning. In our last video, if you had a chance to watch it, you will know that we made reference to an Amazon box that was sitting on our doorstep when we arrived home from Goldstream Provincial Park. Well, this is the item that was inside that Amazon box. We had been waiting for this for quite some time because of COVID. This, along with a lot of other things, are back ordered and hard to get. This arrived ahead of schedule, which was a nice surprise. This is something that we really wanted to add to our arsenal of gear here in NirVAna. Now, truthfully, we've already used this camp oven twice. Once was about 3 weeks ago when Denise made a absolutely delicious apple crisp, which I was going to film, but quite frankly, I just ate it before I had a chance to film it. Sorry about that. And then we also used it again a couple weeks later when we were over on Gabriola Island. So let's have a look inside this box and see what we got. So right off the bat, we have the grate that fits into the stove. There's 3 tiers that you can put it in, 3 slots. And we were concerned that this was gonna, not fit in there very well and perhaps it'd be a hazard, it might fall, but we didn't really have any problem with it. So you can see it's kind of got this nice aluminum finish on it and folds down nice and compact. And got these little tabs on it that you release. One on the bottom and one on the top. And then simply raise it up like that. Hello. And I'm gonna have to stand up here to show you this. So if you can see inside here, the bottom plate folds down and the top plate folds up. Pretty simple, but the one thing you want to remember, and we struggled with this last time, is you want to make sure that these 1, 2, 3, 4 tabs are inside the slots that are provided. So it's a little tricky to get them in there, but I think I got it. Once they're in there, flip that lever and that locks it in. Looks good. Let's flip it over and do the bottom side. Again, making sure that those tabs are in there, they look good, and lock it in. There we go. So now it's nice and solid. It's got this nice handle to cart it around with. Obviously, this red knob is the handle that opens and closes it. It locks in position so it doesn't swing open. And then to open it, you just turn it to the right, and there you go. So now let's put in our little grate. When we used it, we found that we just put it in the middle one, and I suppose if you got another one of these grates, maybe you could have 2 tiers in there potentially. Okay, so I've shuffled things around a little bit to give a better view of the stove and where the oven's gonna sit. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about placement of it. We found that we just basically use the one burner. You could put 2 burners on in it, but we just found that it worked better with the one burner. It seemed to be more consistent heat. So here we go. I'm just going to pop the lid. And bring it on over. I'm not going to light the cooktop, but you get the idea. So there it is. It sits very nicely on our little cooktop. We were also concerned that perhaps the stuff that we've got on the backsplash here could be a fire hazard, but you know what? Honestly, nothing in behind there got really hot. I checked it several times and it didn't seem to be an issue. Even the paper towel dispenser above wasn't a concern. That being said, I certainly wouldn't start cooking something and then leave the van and go for a walk. I would definitely want to babysit this thing while you're using it. And one thing that you should note, I think I mentioned that these surfaces can be very hot. Make sure you use an oven mitt, and don't do what I did, which was to put it down on our sink insert, and gee, look at that. I burnt it. The bottom of this oven, I put it right there, and yeah, burnt it. So be aware. It's not the end of the world. I can this is just a little cutting board insert, so I can sand that out. Not a big deal, but I would have been very upset had I put it down on the finished surface of the butcher block. It's a great little oven, and as I say, we've used it twice, and we are definitely going to be you know, using this thing more and more. There's lots of things that we want to try to cook in it. Pizza comes to mind, cinnamon buns. Okay, well, I guess that wraps it up for our pseudo unboxing of the Coleman Camp Oven. We really, really love this little guy, and we look forward to creating all sorts of stuff in this. I promise you that if you join us on the next video, you'll see the oven in action, because I'm going to bake Denise a birthday cake. Until the next time, this is Steve from Vanlife Midlife Rocks, wishing you a great day. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.